Melanie didn't have to drive as far up the hill this morning
Snow's falling
to
a lot
find all that
today.
snow. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Mike Cherry.
And I'm Brandy Cummings. Thanks for being with us on this Thursday. This is a KCRA 3 Weather Impact Day. We now want to show you a live look at Sutter Health Park. This is in West Sacramento, and we saw the snow in Melanie's live shot. Now you see the rain on the lens here in the valley. Meteorologist Tamara Berg joining us now with details. If you're about to head out, be warned, it is wet out there.
Certainly is. Let me show you the vantage point here along Highway 50. This is in Rancho Cordova, and this camera is atop Sunrise, the exit there, and showing you just how wet it is outside and how folks are taking it a little slower than normal. That gives you the idea, the hint that you probably want to give yourself a little extra time before you head out the door, getting the kids to school, getting yourself to the office, whatever is part of your Thursday routine. It's going to be wet and it's going to be breezy on the roads with lowering snow into the foothills this morning. Accumulations right around 2,000 feet, but I wouldn't be surprised to see a few flakes fly even around 1,000-foot elevation. And then prepare and brace for the cold impact. Skies are going to clear quickly and abruptly overnight tonight. That's going to lend us to a very cold start to the day as we get into your Friday forecast. A view here, actually the camera just went out on me, but you'll notice that I was going to try to show you some of that lower snow. I'll bring that back to you as I can bring that back to life. But right now, 30s and 40s in the foothills, lower 40s in the foothills to 19 in Truckee. And it's also gusty outside, winds gusting close to 40 in Stockton, closer to 25 in Sacramento, winds gusting to about 20 in Placerville. The breakdown of your day looks like this. The most impactful weather, especially in the valley, is expected for the morning commute with steady rain and periods of gusty winds. In the afternoon, the showers become a bit more hit and miss, and then by the evening commute, showers begin to taper off. But nonetheless, it is wet out there with some heavier bands of rain filing right now into Sacramento County. That'll impact folks that are driving, let's say, from the eastern suburbs, Roseville, Folsom, El Dorado Hills, Lincoln, Granite Bay, Cameron Park. Those roads are going to be pretty wet and waterlogged with likely potential for some standing water even. And then I-5 and 99, some heavier rain in Elk Grove, but it is easing for you in Lodi and on in towards Stockton. We're just starting to see some lighter rain move through. Closer look at that lower snow level, all of that in your full forecast coming up in a little bit. Right now, I'll send it over to Aaron Heft, who's watching the roads. Any big incidents out there?
No large incidents, but wet and stormy down in our valleys. Take a look. This is a live vantage point from 5 at Richards. Very wet and a lot of people out there for 7 o'clock in the morning. What doesn't have a lot of people out there is I-80. It's not closed down in one direction, and it is in the other. Let's talk about it. So 80 eastbound Applegate to Nevada state line. Chain controls are in effect. What's closed is 80 westbound. Everybody is being held at the Nevada state line because CHP as well as Caltrans say there's just no traction up there. Chains are required on 50 eastbound and westbound, Placerville to Myers and vice versa this morning. Sacramento heating up just ever so slightly. You're seeing some yellowing on the map there. Those are our speed sensors. Stockton, the same story, doing well. Tracy has had some issues this morning, nothing major on our roadways, but if you take a look at our drive times, it's 31 minutes I-5 to 580, 31 minutes 205 to 680. Everybody else is in the green. Mike, Brandy?
All right, Aaron, thanks so much. All right, let's get right out to a live look at those road conditions.
Denton Cortez up live with us this morning. He is in Live Tracker 3. Denton, you hanging in there? Where are you now?
I'm hanging in there, Brandy. I mean, the rainfall has been pretty steady since the moment our tires have hit the freeway. I want to start off with this camera look to show you the amount of rain that's been ponding on these roadways, especially in these middle lanes and the sides of the roads, because this rain has been steady since the moment we've started here, and it's been pouring on our front windshield. The wipers have been working extra hard here, but also to a part of this steady rainfall, it's bringing road spray from other cars. They're traveling at high speeds, and that's kind of reflecting onto the front windshield here. So the biggest thing travelers need to know is drive at a safe, slow speed, especially in conditions like this where roads are slick, the rain is steadily falling. You know, give yourself those 5 to 10 extra minutes in your morning commute, because that goes a long way, and you don't want any spin outs. Luckily, we haven't seen any since we've started around 5 in the morning. Relatively, traffic's been, you know, moving pretty smooth. No accidents as of now, but just give yourself that ample time, especially in your morning commute with the rain falling like this. Back to you guys in the studio.
Denton, definitely good news that you guys haven't seen any wrecks. Have you guys encountered any puddling on the roads? I know you've primarily been on the highways. Have you seen any puddling?
On some side streets, we have seen some puddling. I'm going to turn it down to our road cam here, the tire cam. But especially on like shoulders of the road, we have seen some good amount of standstill water. So if you're going to be going, I would recommend not to go through those standstill water. Avoid other avenues because you just don't want to get caught up in that standstill water and be stuck in a situation where you can't get out.
Of course.
And it can all happen so quickly as well. Denzen, thank you so much for that live report.
Meantime, the storm is also bringing snow to the Sierra a bit lower than we've seen it.
Yeah, it is falling at the lowest elevations that we've seen so far this season. Let's get out to Melanie Wingo now. Right between Applegate and Colfax, wherever you are, we see that low snow falling.
It sure is. It's falling here at 2,300 feet in elevation. And this is day 4 for us out here in the snow. This is the lowest, perhaps, that we have seen all week in terms of where the snow is falling. We saw it all the way down to Applegate. If you were with us over on Channel 3 in our 6:30 half hour, we saw snow falling at Applegate. That's where drivers will encounter that chain control checkpoint if they are headed eastbound on Interstate 80. You can see we're right next to I-80, and it is piling up on the roadway, although it's not as compact and snow covered here at this elevation as we do typically see it at higher elevations. However, it's still slick because once we see that snow accumulate and start landing on the roadway and then water gets to it, the cars drive over it, it gets slushy, and that's where drivers can run into some slick spots. But chain control checkpoint again at Applegate, and those chain controls are in effect all the way over to the Nevada state line, so be advised of that if you are headed this way today. So as for right now, Brandy and Mike, we've enjoyed it every step of the way at these lower elevations. Usually, you know, we're up higher around 4,000, 5,000 feet, and then on up to the summit at 7,200 feet. So it's always once a season or maybe every couple of years that we see it this low sticking to the ground. Back to you.
And you know what, Melanie, we, of course, are telling people to stay out of the snow and be careful and stay off the roads, but it is really beautiful to look at, to observe, you know, from safety for sure.
I'll tell you what, it, you know, beats a day stuck inside the office, right? I mean, you may have your heaters and your warmth and access to food and bathrooms and all that, but you guys aren't covered in snow, is all I have to say.
Say what you will about your convenience.
That's right. Melanie, you guys are doing fantastic out there.
Can you tell at this point in the week, day 4, that brain freeze is setting in?
No, of course not.
Get more fun from here, folks.
You're just as snappy as always. No, just kidding. You're doing fantastic out there, Melanie. We're going to check back in with you in another 30 minutes or so. Meantime, because of the snow, it's another snow day for many schools in the Foothills and the Sierra. There are way too many of them to list. There are a few here on your screen right now. We want to tell you about a few of the newest additions: Colfax High School, Forest Hill High, the Nevada City School District, Black Oak Mine Unified, Tahoe Truckee Unified, and Grass Valley School District. We do have the full list of closures scrolling across the bottom of your screen. You can also scan the QR code and find that list on our website, KCRA.com.
Meantime, that weather has caused widespread power outages throughout the foothills. Take a look at this map. It's a live look at PG&E's outage map, and right now thousands of households in El Dorado, Amador, and Calaveras counties are without power. And for some, it's not expected to be turned back on for the next couple of days because crews are waiting for that severe weather to pass by before they can safely begin their work to restore it.
This latest round of snow could make it even harder for teams to recover the bodies of 9 backcountry skiers caught in the Sierra avalanche. They remain on the mountain while teams wait for safer conditions. This is now the deadliest avalanche in California history. 8 skiers are confirmed dead. The 9th is still missing and presumed dead.
The Nevada County Sheriff's Office does say that a group of 15 people was on a guided backcountry tour with Black Mountain Guides in the Castle Peak area when an avalanche hit on Tuesday morning. 9 people were killed, 6 clients and 3 members of the guide team. 6 others survived and were rescued Tuesday night. 5 of the survivors were clients. 1 was a guide. The survivors include 4 men and 2 women. They range from 30 to 55 years old.
It's a known area where we have a lot of missions, search and rescue missions, that Castle Peak, Peter Grubb Hut, Frog Lake Hut area. So we train in that area. So they knew the terrain. That doesn't make it easier for them when the snow conditions and the wind conditions.
Now, officials say that weather and not a lack of resources is the main obstacle in the search for that remaining skier. They did add that Black Mountain Guides is fully cooperating with investigators as well as search teams. Meantime, reaction is still pouring in. Sugar Bowl Academy says many of those victims were part of their community.
The Academy's executive director released a statement saying, quote, "This tragedy has affected each and every one of us. The depth of support for the families whose lives have been changed forever reminds us, of how special this community is." That statement goes on to say the best thing we can do is surround our athletes and families with care and support while providing the necessary space and time for grief and healing.